we need to talk about Vinted. Vinted is an online marketplace where you basically can buy and sell secondhand clothes, shoes, appliances. I think furniture, like basically anything. I think even people who aren't into the whole thrifting, vintage, secondhand craze, I think they could get a lot out of Vinted. Vinted has been operating for years now, but it just started operating in Ireland a couple of months ago, I think around December time. So Vinted Ireland, it operates with France. I don't know how it works, but basically when you're selling or when you're buying, you're seeing items from Ireland and from France. The shipping prices are quite small, particularly if you're buying from an Irish seller. I think it's like 99 cents to get it shipped to your house or something. It's really minimal, and if you are the seller, up until 2 weeks ago when I sold something, the shipping is actually free. But we'll get into all that. I'm going to do a little haul, show you what I've got from Vinted. So the first thing is this polo neck top. It's kind of like knitted, and the polo neck on it is actually ribbed. It's kind of vesty sort of vibes, like the sleeve. It's not just a short sleeve, it's like a vest sleeve. So I think this would be really cute with like a white top inside it, or just like on its own in the summer. This cost me €5. The second thing, it's a Levi's kind of tank top with this is what sold me, this like white stitching on the outside and on the V. But I just thought this was so cute. Again, with like a white t-shirt inside it, I think that would really be very cute. And like I said, that was €11, came from France, and it's probably the dearest thing in this haul. This next thing was actually my first Vinted purchase, and it's literally just for summer, and not even summer, just for holidays. But I don't mind because it was €4. This is like the problem with it, because I will go on and I'll be like, oh, I'm not buying anything, and then I'll see something really nice and it's like €4, and you're like, how can I leave it
for €4?
It's this cute little brown linen dress with this like yellow detail and yellow halter neck. It's so cute and has little slits at the bottom. I just love it, and I just think it'd be so cute on holidays, like over bikini or even going out for dinner, like with sandals. It's so cute. The next thing I got actually is the one of the only things I think this and another skirt which I did like resell. They came that just like didn't fit properly. So if you like this, it is on my page. I got this for €4.
Why is everything €4?
It's this stunning corset. I was so devil when this didn't fit. I just think she is very gorgeous. So yeah, if you want to get your hands on her, I think I'm selling it for like €3 or something. Get away. This actually is the most expensive thing I've bought. This was 13, but I just really liked it. It's this red peplum knit cardigan with like peplum sleeves and like a light, it's not like peplum like boom boom, but like it's like a light peplum, and I think peplum is coming back in, just PSA. And I just think it'd be so cute like for work, little t-shirt inside, or just like on its own, fully buttoned down. I just think she's very cute. The next thing I got is one of, if not my favourite purchase I've made, and it's the colour of the summer in my opinion, which is this colour. It's this gorgeous knit. It's a bit yellower in person than it's shown up on camera. It's not quite this yellow, but it's not nude. It looks a bit nude on camera, but I promise you can tell that she is yellow in person. Oh my god, it's from the brand Galleries Lafayette, which honestly I feel like I've heard of that brand. I don't know where or when or how, but I definitely have. One thing Vinted has blessed me with is cute leather jackets. I just like, I have a really good brown leather jacket and I have a really good black leather jacket. They're both probably winter jackets, to be honest, more so than summer. Like I have worn the black one in summer, but it's a little heavy. But I wanted to get like a red leather jacket, a new leather jacket, like lighter for the summer. But I just never wanted to spend the money on them. I actually keep lying. This is the most expensive thing, I promise. This was 15. And again, I contemplated it for ages, because the one thing with Vinted is sometimes when things are like expensive, which is like €10 plus, I kind of contemplate it a lot more because I'm like, I want Vinted to be where I go for like a bargain. It is a bargain though. Wait until you see this. It is this stunning burgundy leather jacket. It's lightweight, like it has lining, so it's good quality, but it's not like a heavy leather jacket. It is so gorgeous. I just love the shape of it. I love the collar, I love the colour, everything about it is stunning. This next thing came from Ireland. It's actually from Pennies, but it's really old that the tag says atmosphere. It's this brown, really lightweight leather blazer. It's kind of browny maroon and it's just so good on. I actually wore this over the yellow cardigan a couple of weeks ago and it was a really cute outfit. I just love it. These are the only jackets I wear. I feel like no matter what you have on underneath it, if you put on a cool looking leather jacket, it does the work for you. Like, that is the outfit. The last piece of clothing I'm going to show you is another leather jacket. Again, very lightweight, very everything that I said about the other one, except it's in nude. Now this looks kind of mustardy on camera. I don't think it's mustardy. It's like a browny cream colour. Again, I just love the shape of it. Like, I love this like collar. I don't know what it is. Love. The last thing I'm going to show you, I've had such horrendous reviews about them. But I love them, so I don't care. They're these grey, browny, discoloured-y combat boots with a little bit of a heel on them. I think they're so cute. They fit me like a glove, and I'm very hesitant to buy boots online, even when I can return them, because my calves are quite like big and I always have to get like wide fit, and sometimes wide fit are too big but then normal fit are too small, and I just find it hard to get boots that come up a little higher than like regular boots. But these fit so well, and the reason I took the chance on them was that they were €10. Yeah, 10 freaking euro. I feel like if I saw these on ASOS for 50, I'd buy them. And they came in the box that they were given to the person who originally bought them in, and they're proper like, you know, when you can. But I love them. I think my cute little summer dress and like a leather jacket. Oh, obsessed. So I'm really into secondhand clothes, thrifting, vintage shopping. So when it did come along, I got really into it. Literally, my screen time went up. I can't even tell you how much my screen time went up. I would like spend like 3 hours a day on Vinted, basically. At one point, I had like 7 things on their way to me, and I hadn't even spent €100. Like, it's very cheap, and you can get such great finds on there. You just have to know what you're searching for and give it time, because over time Vinted will curate your feed for you, so then every time you go on you see things that you like, and you then get to a point where you don't always have to search unless you're looking for something particular, because you can just go through like your like recommended. So when you come on to Vinted, the first thing you'll see is your recommended for you, the things that you have liked or favorited, and then it might show up like brands that you've like viewed or like recently viewed or whatever, and then you can go search whatever you would like. So say let's put in black leather jacket. You get all these options for black leather jackets. You can like them, you can send offers, like Depop, you can send offers, you can message the seller and ask about the item, and anything like that. And then you have your sell, and again it's very similar to Depop, the like format. You upload your photos, you write a little description of the item, you take what category it's in, you give it a price, blah 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 blah. And with Vinted as well, what I really like about it is you could put in a price, say off a top, and you could put in €6, and then they'll come up, other similar items have sold between €2 and €4, so then you might like lower your price. And then you have your inbox, which is, you know, where you message sellers. So the next thing over on your Vinted is your profile. You can see all your orders, you can see the ones that are in progress, and it shows what you've made since joining. I've made €28, I think some concerns that people have about Vinted is like getting scammed or like getting faulty items or items that don't fit properly, etc. I get that. However, I just think with the faulty items and scammed, you won't get scammed. Vinted are like so on the ball, making sure that the transaction goes smoothly. Like from a seller's point of view, when I sold items, because you download the digital or physical on post like copy thing to stick on the parcel. Once you download that and once the post office scans through the parcel, it automatically comes up for the buyer that this has been sent. So you actually, as a seller, you can't say I've sent this if you haven't. And then with the faulty item thing, once your parcel is ticked off by on post or whatever, once it's ticked off that this has been delivered, you'll get a notification as a buyer from Vinted. Your parcel's been delivered. Is everything okay with your parcel? And you click everything okay, and that is when the seller gets paid. So even if like you get an item and it's faulty or it's not as described, you can then report that. In regards to things fitting you, I personally just don't really buy trousers. I'm not, unless you're like very easy to fit trousers. I just amn't on a good day in any shop. Like I find it hard to like get a trouser that fits me properly. However, you can contact the seller and ask for the measurements and then measure yourself and like take the chance on it. I feel like if you measure it and the measurements are correct, you should be fine. You kind of have to just take the chance. And if something isn't too expensive and you really like it and you're kind of just willing to take the loss if it doesn't work out, like I did with the boots, I just think that's fine. I just feel like we all like live in a time with such excess, and even if you don't think you do, you absolutely do. Like I have cleaned out my wardrobe so many times and I've been so brutal and been like, if I haven't worn it in the past like 3 to 6 months, it just is gone because I obviously don't like it. And even when I do that, I could do that now and I could do it in like 2 months time and I'll still find stuff. So like we all have excess, and like what is the point? It's either sitting in your wardrobe like rotting basically, and you've spent money on that and you can now make money from that, and even better, give it to someone who needs it and wants it and will get use out of it. Like I just think the amount of like excess we have, particularly in clothes, is kind of frightening honestly and kind of disgusting. And I love clothes any more than the next person. Like I love them. I'm always looking online at like shops and what's new in and whatever, like, and it doesn't mean you can't do that, but it's just like I think to be more vigilant in what you're buying, and instead of just buying like single use items, like I think the biggest thing that Vinted should be used for is the likes of, I'm going on a night out, I want to buy a new dress, and then you buy the new dress, you wear it on the night out, and 9 out of 10 times you don't really wear it again. So like buy your dress, put it on Vinted, and let someone else get a new dress out of it. Or better again, buy your dress off Vinted, and when you're done with it, re-upload it to Vinted. Like there's so much easier ways of shopping now, and I think we're really lucky to have access to this way of shopping, and I think we need to really avail of it. And can I add, I still sometimes will buy something in Urban Outfitters or buy something in COS or buy something in a shop that isn't sustainable and isn't whatever. This is not saying that like you can't buy off these places. It's the amount that you're buying and the level of which you're like consuming these brands that maybe are less sustainable and less ethical and so on and so on. I think people that with the most amount of clothes are actually the worst at putting outfits together. And I see it, I've been there, like you just feel like you've nothing to wear because you're not thinking about what you're buying. You're like, oh, I like that, I like that, I like that. And you buy it all. And then nothing goes together and nothing is like a constant in your wardrobe or something that's like universal. But I'm here to tell you, if you put a little bit of time and effort into it, it's well worth it. And hopefully you can see that from what I bought. If you hate everything I bought, then you can get other things. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's one I've wanted to make for like such a long time. That's all I have for today, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.